Hey, what's up guys, TBL here, bringing you some Destiny gameplay footage. That's right, we haven't done ourselves a multiplayer commentary in quite some time, so I figured I'd go back to the good old. So that's right people, multiplayer gameplay. Again, we are playing Destiny, and this is just a basic game of Control in the Iron Banner. But I figured, lately we've been doing a lot of tutorial videos, a lot of how-to videos. Been focusing a lot on making guides for exotic weapon bounties and all kinds of stuff like that. And that's all just fine, because it's something I actually really like doing. I find that I really enjoy making those tutorial videos for you guys, but I figured, it's been way too long since we had ourselves a good old-fashioned gameplay commentary. Delve a little bit back into the roots here. So with that being said, we are here on the Mars map, Blind Watch. And ooh, your boy TBL just took a little bit of a dirt nap there, face full of grenade. Take a little time to switch my weapons up here, start packing that good old-fashioned exotic auto rifle, the SUROS regime. This thing is a monster in PvP. As some of you guys might remember, I picked this up for completing the weekly Nightfall a couple weeks back. Got it leveled up quite a bit, picked up that special ability where the bottom half of the magazine deals extra damage and restores your health, and it is absolutely insane. This drops people like no other. Headshot multipliers for days. But alright, I am a light level 28 Warlock. I'm going to be switching over to a Sunsinger here real quick because self-revives are all the rage. I was rolling as a Void Walker there for the sweet Nova Bomb specials, but I honestly prefer playing as a Sunsinger. Just the defensive capabilities that you get, Radiance boosting your melee attacks so that it's a one-hit kill to everyone you run into, and the ability to self-revive is just way too good. But right now we are getting wrecked. Hopefully we can turn that around. Pretty much everywhere I go there's a grenade looking for me. But anyway, you might have noticed that most if not all of my teammates have green names. I am running with a couple of friends. And let me tell you, this group that I'm with has some absolute pub-stomping beasts on it. There's some good friends of mine that I generally try to run with whenever I can because they absolutely wreck the Crucible. Whereas I'm mediocre at best in this game, they are utterly amazing. And you guys will probably get to see that as this game goes on. Oh, as I pop those consecutive headshots, melting that dude, before getting that sweet, logic-filled post-mortem award. Did you see that? We literally killed each other at the same time. I swear, man. The connections in this game are something special. But anyways, my group actually started this matchup fresh out of the Vault of Glass. We had just completed the raid, them for the first time, me for the second time. Where they had been planning for weeks to finally get the Vault of Glass done, and I went ahead and got it done and then promised that I'd show them how to get through it. So we all set aside a couple of hours on Saturday and made quite an interesting run through the vault. Although I gotta say, for their first time, they did a really good job of picking up the mechanics. Those conflux stages in the gatekeeper phase, they were giving us a little bit of trouble, but once they figured things out, we got it down. And that's not even to mention the hide and seek shenanigans that went on once we got to the Gorgon maze. But overall, it was a ton of fun. We did wind up completing the raid. They all got a ton of raid gear. I know somebody in the group picked up Athian's Epilogue, which is that Void Auto Rifle Primary. Absolutely insane. Somebody else got the legendary ship that you can pick up from it. All kinds of good stuff. Just overall, we had a real fun time with the raid, even with the wipes. And I do have all of that footage stored. I gotta do a little bit of editing for it, but I'll see what I can do if I can get some of those highlights up on the channel for you guys. There was a whole lot of cheese, I ain't even gonna lie. But anyways, I've been having a lot of fun with Destiny, and as I catch that guy running away, try to play a little bit of basketball with him, tossing my grenade over there. He winds up flashing me, I run straight in, and boom! Gotta love that Warlock melee. Can't disrespect the Destiny pimp slap. But anyways, as I was saying, been having a lot of fun with Destiny, but there's another very big game that's very similar to Destiny that's going to be out by the time this video goes up, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys are probably already playing it. That's right, I'm not going to lead you on. You guys already know what I'm talking about. Borderlands, the Presequel, is finally out. That's right, the moment so many of you have been waiting for has finally arrived, and just about everyone I know's free time is about to disappear. So many of you guys have been sending me messages over the past couple of weeks saying how much you're excited for Borderlands and how much you'd like to see it on my channel, and asking me if I'm going to be playing it, how much do I love Borderlands, am I a fan of it, and I feel now's a good enough time to answer that. I am indeed a big fan of Borderlands. I loved Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. And pretty much everybody I know and play with on a regular basis has told me they're probably going to be getting Borderlands the Presequel. So then what about me? What about you, TBL? Are you going to be getting Borderlands the Presequel? Are we going to be seeing some of that on your channel? And the answer to that is a very solid probably. As we extend our greetings to this guy. Look at this. Insanity 1213 just popped his Titan shield and he's just sitting inside of it, not even making a move for me. I figured I'd go ahead and wave at him and let my hunter buddies take care of the rest. Oh, gotta love that arc blade, right? Come on now, Bungie. OP, please nerf. But anyways, am I going to be getting Borderlands Presequel? Again, the answer is a very solid probably. Now, why is it a probably instead of a guaranteed, assured, absolute yes? Well, simple. One, this is a game that really should have been developed for next-gen consoles. And what I mean by that is, I really wish there was a PlayStation 4 version. I'm still salty about not having that option right out of the gate. You know, I just feel like PlayStation 4 development has been out and about for a long enough time for most developer houses to get acclimated with it. And the fact that Gearbox is basically only developing the game, or rather was only developing the game for previous gen consoles and PC, which is, you know, as next gen as it's gonna get, but not for PlayStation 4 and not for Xbox One, at least allegedly not right now, and it kind of irks me a little bit. I mean, now, of course, I do still have my PlayStation 3. That's actually what you guys are watching right now. For once, I'm not playing Destiny on the PS4. This game does support basically like cross-server save transfers. If you have a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4, your character will transfer between both of them. So I still play my PlayStation 3, but I really would have loved to have the Presequel on my PS4. But that being said, it's still very likely that I'm probably going to be buying the game on the PlayStation 3. Again, probably, and here's reason number 2. I'm still kind of salty at Gearbox as a whole. I'm not a fan of their DLC practices, or just some of their practices in general over the past couple of years. I mean, anybody remember a little game called Aliens, Colonial Marines? And what a colossal mess that game turned out to be. Yeah, do a little bit of research on that if it doesn't ring a bell. It does not shine Gearbox in a very nice light. You know, so there's that, plus the way they charge for DLC, and I really don't think that, you know, $30 for 2 pieces of DLC is a decent price. And yeah, it's the same thing I complain about with Activision and the Call of Duty franchise. You know, where they sell you basically a couple of glorified maps that probably could have been included in the game for $15 a pop. Borderlands essentially does the same thing, although to be fair, I will say Borderlands DLC is usually a fair bit more substantial than the Call of Duty fare, but still, in my opinion, generally not worth the extremely high price tag. So if anything, those are probably the 2 big roadblocks that stand in between me and Borderlands the Presequel. And ooh, just stuck that dude with the solar grenade. I love that thing. We Sunsingers have a special type of fusion grenade that if you stick it to a target, it basically multiplies the damage that it does. It ensures a one-hit kill in the Crucible. But again, anyways, those are my gripes against Borderlands. I still love the gameplay. I pretty much love the writing and all of that, so I'm probably going to be getting the game before long anyways. Nobody can resist the grind for weapons. Plus, you get to play as Handsome Jack. Isn't that what everybody wanted? I know it's what I wanted. But alright, there we go. That about wraps up this game of Control. After a bit of a rocky start there, we managed to bring our way back into the lead and bring home the gold. That was actually a pretty dominating performance in the late game there. And check this out. I told you, man, some of my crewmates, these guys are absolutely insane in the Crucible. As I recall, this is actually considered a bad game for them. I'm usually just happy if I can go positive. You know, just me and Destiny's multiplayer, we don't always see eye to eye. But anyways, there we go. That about wraps this video up, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are getting Borderlands the Presequel, and whether or not you guys would like to see some Borderlands videos on the channel. I'll see if I can get up to those as soon as possible. But alright, that about wraps up this commentary, guys. If you guys like what you saw here, feel free to check out my channel where I'll have a ton more Destiny videos and possibly some Borderlands the Presequel videos coming out real soon. But alright, that's it for now, guys. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty. And for you claptraps out there, holler if you hear me.